Hello. Um, just making sure the gain was okay. Still have no idea what it does, but I just crank that bad boy up to the highest setting I can and we roll with it. I think, here, I'm gonna play with it. I'm gonna see what. Hello, 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 hello. Okay, I kinda get it. It kinda makes me louder. You guys are gonna be able to hear the cars that are outside my window. I have my window open. It's 1 a.m. I woke up an hour ago. I woke up at midnight. I went to bed at. I fell asleep on the floor at 6. I was like, I'm just gonna close my eyes. And then it got to 7, and I kind of woke up, and then I fell back asleep. And then at 8, I climbed into bed. Now, I fall asleep on the floor a lot. I don't know why. Um, I will just kind of get on the floor and watch TikTok when I'm kind of bored just being on my computer. And what usually happens is I'll lay down and I'll scroll, and 10 minutes later I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna close my eyes and kind of like relax, and I'm knocked out. I fall asleep faster on my floor than I do in my bed. And I don't know why. It's uncomfortable. It's not fun, but it just happens. It's very strange. So if I had the option of sleeping on the floor or my bed, I would choose the floor because I fall asleep faster on the floor than I do in my bed. Um, I don't know if anyone else has weird quirks like that. When I used to go camping in Boy Scouts, I always loved like sleeping on the ground. I don't know why. It's just so like I don't know how to describe it. I never brought like a mattress or like a cot or anything to put underneath my sleeping bag. You just sleep on the tent floor. And there's something like no pillow either. I would usually just sleep on my backpack or whatever I brought to put my stuff in. And I somehow would fall asleep faster in those situations than I do when I'm in bed, um, which is very strange. And I don't get it, but that's what it is. But yeah, and you guys are gonna hear whatever loud car comes by. It's Thursday today. It's like an early 1 a.m. on a Thursday, so I don't think there's gonna be anyone out like street racing or something. But they usually are on the weekends or Fridays. I'll hear them. Their engines backfire a ton. Sounds like gunshots like every other second. Um, it's because there's a very big strip of road that's just straight, and it no lights, and it leads to the highway. Um, so they start at the light that's like right outside my house, and they just gun it all the way down. It's probably like 3-4 miles, maybe 2 to 4 miles, just a straight road, no lights, going straight to the highway. Yeah, so that's always fun to hear when you're trying to go to bed. But um, besides the annoying car people, um, I have I have found my new hyperfixation. Um, it is synth. It is music. Um, after going to the concert, after going to the twerp concert and seeing what I don't know what their music like does to people, like how people were just like jamming and being happy and all like, yeah, let's. It was just like, man, I want to like. It it made me be like, man, I wish I could make stuff like that, right? Like stuff that like emboldens the soul, like all these nerdy people that are a majority are probably introverts, right? We're just like jamming out because of the music, and it was like, damn. So I opened up FL Studio. I bought FL Studio 2 years ago, um, quite literally just to make one music video for not a music video, but to make one song. It was a remix of Your Lie in April, the opening song. It was just like a vocal isolation, and now that video has like 1.6 million views on my other channel. Um, so yeah, we've passed that other channel in terms of subscribers. That channel has like 630, and we're at 700. Let's go. We don't even have a video that's at a million views, and we've passed it in a faster time frame than what that channel is growing at. But oh yeah, it is April, isn't it? I gotta check on that video. But yeah, um, I opened up FL Studio. I've just been messing around. I've been watching so many Keytar videos. I am so tempted to buy a Keytar, but I need to get like a MIDI board first so I can actually do something instead of just like typing on my keyboard trying to mess around with sounds. But man, this stuff is expensive. A MIDI board is like $100. Like a non-compact one is like 160, and then a Keytar is ranging from like 200 to like $1,000. So yeah, that's gonna be dope. But I really want to learn how to play the Keytar. Keytar, absolutely like baller instrument. I have been just watching videos of dudes just like shredding on it. Like I found this 12-year-old girl from 8 years ago that was just jamming out on a Keytar, and it's like I didn't know Keytars can make that kind of noise, but they're just guitars, but synth, and it's so cool. They even sound like electric guitars, but they're not. I just wish they were like cheaper and easier to access instead of on eBay for 300 bucks. But yeah, I want to learn how to play the Keytar. I want to learn how to do a lot of things, but it's like the hardest step is always just like, where do you start? Like, you think with the internet, learning how to do something new would be so much easier, and in some cases it is, but with something like music production, there is so much information online, it is overwhelming. It is like you are drowning in a sea of content when you try to like Google something, and you're like, okay, well, how do I do this in like FL Studio? And you get 1,000 videos from 5 to 30 minute long, videos that are just like, oh my god, what do I do? Um, yeah, no, I wish there was someone like near me who could teach me, right? Like having a tutor when I was playing the clarinet was like so. I took advantage. I did not take enough advantage of that. Like having someone there that was willing to teach you like on hand experience, like golden. Um, Hopefully, there's some master guitar player that lives in my area that is doing lessons. We'll see. We'll see. Um, but yeah, no. Music. I've always liked music. I've always been affiliated with music. My older sister played the clarinet in middle school, and then when I got to middle school, I took over. I took over the family clarinet. We have a clarinet that my sister had that she gave to me because she stopped band, but she was really good. I started learning the clarinet. I was good. I think I was more decent than good. I did have a private tutor. I was offered first seat in my middle school band, but I declined it. I think I've talked about this before. I declined it because it was me and another boy in the entire clarinet section, and we sat in the back. It was just the two of us. And our band teacher was like, you guys are good enough to like be like first chairs, right? And we're like, no, we'd rather sit back here. We ended up winning like state band something. I don't know. I don't really remember what we won, but all I know is that it was a very prestigious award, and my band teacher was like, "You all should be very proud of yourselves." Um, but yeah, after middle school, I dropped band because it's like, who wants to be a band kid in high school, which I kind of regret. Um, but at the same time, like, I don't want to do marching band. Um, so yeah, I mean, I've always liked music. I've always been listening to very strange genres. There was a period of time in high school where all I listened to was um, Soviet-Afghan War music from the 70s when the Soviets were in Afghanistan. Um, Mainly Kino. One of their songs is like a Star Named Sun, or like Grupa Kalvi or something. Just like weird Russian stuff. Any strange music genre I've probably dabbled in. I mean, at this point, I've just been like, I've gone full circle on the internet when it comes to music, because I use YouTube, right? So I just leave it on autoplay, so I get the weirdest stuff sometimes. Like absolutely just strange music that you wouldn't experience if you didn't have YouTube autoplay on. Like if you're using like Apple Music, you wouldn't hear this stuff. So whenever someone's asking me like, oh, what's like your favorite song? I just go with something generic. I just go with like, oh, I like Daft Punk right now, or blah blah blah. Because if I tell them the actual like name of like this like 500 subscriber like band person that no one else knows, like what's the point? So yeah, I'm a bit of a underground music collector. I hate people who are like, oh my god, my music taste is so good. It's like, dude, shut the hell up, bro. No one cares. No one cares that you listen to some obscure band guy. Just I don't like people who brag about it. It feels pretentious. You feel pretentious and like a prick. It's like, okay, that's so cool. I do not care. I do not care. And I don't think anyone else actually cares either. Just listen to what you listen to, right, dude? Don't need you being like my music taste is unparalleled to anyone others or to any other one. No, no, that's my rant. I'm ranting. I'm ranting right now. Um, yeah. I've dabbled in everything. Jack of all trades, master of none. I wanna master the Keytar though. That's what I want to do. I want to do that. I feel like that'd be cool because you can take it everywhere too. Just throw it on your back and you can play like anywhere. You need a speaker though. It looks like a lot of Keytars you need speakers. They don't come with speakers built in, which kind of sucks. But okay, it's been 10 minutes, so I'm on to here. I love you. 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 I love you all the way over there. Wow, look how long my finger looks. Look alien-like. Okay. Okay, that's enough. I love you. I'll see you in whatever next video I do. Goodbye. Goodbye.